Okay, let me give you another solution. How do you find a man that can value you as a woman? How do you find a man like that? What does that look like? Uh, I don't know. I'll just be with man, and but see, look, because man come running hard at you, you think, oh man, he values me. He don't value you necessarily. See, a man that values you will show you that he values you by the way he behaves around you. But a man that values your body is going to only value your body. He ain't going to value you. When you open your mouth, he's going to be like, just please shut up. Don't say nothing. That's what a man that don't value you going to do. A man that values you going to be like, well, I hear what you're saying, but, this is my thought on that, and this is my thought on that. He ain't going to be so quick to just discard everything else about you. A man that don't value you ain't going to be trying to plan nothing to try to move forward to get to know you better. All he want to do is put you in a situation where you going to give him the sex. That's natural. Men want sex. But men should only get sex from you when you feel that it's the right time. And in my opinion, the right time is right after you leaving, right after that person feel like, hey, I'm willing to put my name on this person. That's in my opinion. But I ain't no proof, man. I know the people gonna have premarital sex. I'm just saying, in this world today, it's probably not a good idea. It's probably not a good idea to have so much of it. But what can I say? I'm just an old man talking, trying to help people get out of the mess they in. You women want to find a mate. If you really want to find a mate, you got to know what does a good mate look like? What do they look like? See, you out here running because a dude run at you hard. Hey, girl, come on. Hey, girl, you looking good, girl. Come on, go with me to this concert. Go with me to this. Go with me to that. Girl, you looking good. And they keep telling you look good until they meet somebody else that looks better. Then what? Then what? They push you off to the side after they had sex with you and gave you their essence. Then you run back and do it again. See, no. This is where you have to learn the value of, now, let me tell you something. They tell you that vagina has value. Vagina has absolutely no value, zero value. What has value is you as a person. You as a woman, as a person, you have value. Vagina has zero value. It has zero value. Oh no, here we go. Oh no. Here you go. You talking again. Yeah, I know. Vagina has zero value. And the men that give vagina value, is that the kind of man you really want? You've been with them men. You've been with them men. You got children by them men. And look at your life. You ain't a bad person, but you hooking up with people because you don't know what a good man looks like. And it's easy to say all men are bad, when in reality, all men ain't bad. You just don't know what good men look like. You don't put yourself in positions to run across good men. Good men ain't at the club. Good men ain't at the bar. Good men ain't at the clubs and at the bars. Only people trying to win, only people trying to have sex are at the clubs and the bars. Where are good men? How can you go find good men? Good men are trying to be places that are going to have the least amount of drama. Is there drama at bars and clubs? Yes. So you probably ain't going to find a lot of good men there. Where you going to find good men? The golf course. Good men go to golf course. Man, they want to learn the golf game, right? Whether they learning it so that they can play it with their bosses or play or do something, outside of work with their work people, and it help them move up in the game. They're at the golf course. Good guys at the golf course. All you got to do is go to the golf course and just hit some on the hitting range. Just go hit some balls out there. Act like you don't know what you're doing. Wear something real pink and go out there and just start hitting balls. I guarantee you a dude will come up to you. where else are other places that good guys are at? They're in the law library. Not every guy in the law library is a good dude, but I mean, a lot of good dudes in the law library. They know they have to study. You got to be places that got good guys are going to be at. They're at church functions. If you can go to church functions, they're at church functions. They're at spiritual functions. They're at rallies for different causes. Different causes. Save the whales, do this, do that, whatever. They're at different causes. They're at different lectures. See? So you want to meet men like that? You got to make time to go to places like that. You got to be in places like that. Good men ain't going to come knocking on your door. I'm a good man. I'm looking for a woman. Oh, you just who I was looking for. It doesn't work like that no more. It did long time ago. It did, but it doesn't anymore. It doesn't. It's too much competition out here. Physically, it's too much physical competition. There's so many women out here. It's so many women that you have to compete with now that men don't have to come knocking on nobody's door no more. Men can stay at home and women come knocking on their door. You want to put yourself in a position where men that's trying to follow God's law are at trying to be good dudes. I'm not saying ain't nobody perfect out here. So there's men out here, man, we're gonna fall down. So I'm not telling you, oh yeah, you can find a perfect man. No. There's no perfect woman, there's no perfect man. People are gonna make mistakes. But you want somebody who's humble enough that when they do make a mistake, they can apologize and they can fix it and they can go move forward from it. You don't want somebody who thinks they know everything. There's an old saying, a fool despises correction. A wise man loveth reproof. What does that mean? A fool despiseth correction. What is this? Why would a fool despise being corrected? Vanity. Vanity. He's too vain to say to himself, I was wrong. I need to change something. Oh, okay. I'll change it. Vanity has crept in and taken over his thinking. But a wise man loveth reproof. Why do a wise man love reproof? The ancient war hero Sun Tzu said, even your enemy can teach you something. Even your enemy can teach you something. Listen to your enemy. Because something he might say might be true. And it's something you can improve on and gird up and make better. A wise man loveth reproof. Why? Because that's where you get it right. Nobody comes out the gate with all the answers. You got to get it right. You got to fail your way to success. But women, it's tougher for you to fail your way to success. It's tougher because you have such a small window of time to actually negotiate for a good man. You have a smaller window of time to negotiate. And I know people say, "Oh, Kevin Samuels shouldn't say this and that," but I'm just basically putting in what he's saying in another way, and he's putting in what somebody else says in another way. It's just you have such a little time, a small window to be able. Like I said, you have a small window of prime childbearing years. That window is small, maybe about 10 years max, right? Very small window. If you waste that time and don't look to negotiate a decent man in that time, what happens? Me and Brother Jarvis was talking about earlier how a lot of women don't have retirement plan. They don't even have retirement accounts. They don't have anything. It would be nice to have two sets of income when you get to that point, right? At a certain point, it's going to have to, if you don't have it, you're going to be on the street somewhere. And that's and not necessarily saying it's a bad move for women. I'm just saying this is the natural order of things. You got prime childbearing years about maybe from 18 to about 28. Prime years. Those are the years you have the maximum value to most men. And value added is your appearance. That's an added value. But your main internal value is your childbearing, because a man understands you can bring him into the next millennium. You can give him immortality. So he understands that. But when your ability to not bring him into immortality gets low, your value gets low. So my suggestion to women, stop wasting these prime childbearing years going to the club and letting these guys pump and dump you. Stop letting that happen. Well, Brother Clarence, we want to enjoy life too. I said, I agree. You should enjoy life. There's nothing wrong with going out with men, but you just tell them up front. I'm not looking to be, I'm talking about in your prime years, I'm not looking to be pumped and dumped. I'm looking to actually find a husband that I can, build with. I feel this strongly about this type of religious belief or whatever, something that you culturally have together. These are my feelings. What do you feel? And then you watch for conflicts in there. See, you can tell somebody that's telling a lie because they got conflicts in what they say. One thing they say, and then something else they say will conflict with that. So you can see this guy just trying to play games with me. But if you tell him up front, man, hey, I'm not trying to have a bunch of sexual. I understand. If that's what you're trying to do, that's fine. But I'm not trying to do that. I just want to, I just want to get a husband. If you're there. Now, some women ain't there, right? And they're 18, 19 years old, they want to party. That attention, that lure of attention is so strong, they want to do, that's what they want. And they think by getting dudes and letting dudes bag and tag them, they have attention. They have some type of power. But what power do you have? When you're letting guys bag and tag you, what power do you have? Oh, I can get a car out of him. I can make him pay this. I can make him pay that. What happens when a man get tired? Or he finds somebody else? Don't throw your maximum years of childbearing years away. That's the best time for you to negotiate for a life partner, is those prime childbearing years. That's the maximum time for you to negotiate for that. And don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad. Like we was talking about Big Mama. Big Mama didn't feel bad. But now you can work. You, as a woman, you can go out and work now. Big Mama couldn't go out and work for work for NASA and work for all these different. You can. So you need to temper you working for another place behind being with somebody and getting some, because that is important. Most women want that. Most men want that. So you go out there and you try to secure you a lifelong mate, but do it the right way. Stop listening. Stop looking for, and men too. Stop looking for women that are ungodly. Stop looking for ungodly women. What is an ungodly woman? Oh, a ungodly woman is a woman out there streetwalking, not necessarily. You have a woman working right next to you that's ungodly. She may not be out there on the street walking around, but she's more ungodly than the streetwalker. Most of them streetwalkers out there, they doing what they gotta do. They doing what they gotta do to eat. I have visited many of their homes, in the course of my job. I had to visit. Man, my job, I was blessed enough to be able to go to rich people's houses. Rich people's houses, man. Just the front of the property, $10 million. Just the front yard. We ain't even talking about the improvements, the house and the backyard and everything. Just the front of the house. I can name so many celebrities' houses I've been to. On the flip side, I've seen our people at their worst. I've seen our people at their worst, man. I've seen them living so bad, man. I've seen them living so bad. I had to pick up the phone and call somebody to come out here and get these children out of here. I've had to do that before. I've been very fortunate. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. But I've seen these streetwalkers, man, where they had to rent these little 1 bedroom little houses that they got to rent, or a little motel room or something. I seen them. I seen the little kids sitting in there waiting on the mother to get home. I mean, I've seen all this stuff, man. But this is what happens, man. We damaging these women as men. We damaging them, and then we expecting them to go out here into the real world and be successful. This is a conversation I'm gonna have to have with men. Today I'm trying to get women who are unsuccessful with dating men or finding men that want to find a man to be a lifelong partner, how they should go about looking for it. Well, first thing you got to do is, like I said, you got to be the kind of woman that can help a man like that. You can't be no woman with a bunch of baggage expecting a man to just look at you and say, "Oh wow, her breasts are big, her butt is big. Let me just take on all her student loan debt. Let me take on all her debt. Let me take on these bad kids that ain't mine." No, 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 no. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to be the woman that you want this man to be. You want him to want you. You're gonna have to be the woman that he wants. You're gonna have to be the kind of woman that the man wants. You think the man is gonna want it? Man, most men, when they come off of work, they want a hot plate. Are you the kind of woman that can have a plate hot for him when he gets home? Are you riding by McDonald's every night? You going to a restaurant every night? How can a man fall in love with you and you ain't cooking for him every day? A man is built to fall in love with whoever's cooking for him every day. Why do you think he loves his mama so much? Anyway, I'm going off the rails again. I thank you all. I thank you for listening. Whoever you are out there, I thank you for listening. If you could spread the word, all we trying to do is help our community and help the world at large by helping the Black community. We don't have nothing against no person of no color, of no gender, of no sexual orientation, nothing. We just tell the truth. If the truth falls on Black man's head, we'll tell it. If it falls on Black women's head, we'll tell it. If it falls on a white man's head, we'll tell it. If it falls on a LGBT community person head, we'll tell it. We're going to tell it wherever the truth falls on it, we're going to tell it. We're going to be respectful, but we're going to tell it. All right, y'all. I'm going to start wrapping this up. You guys got any topics you guys want us to talk about, hit us up. You got the email, hit us up. Let's start phasing it out. I gave you guys my final thoughts. My final thoughts are, women, if you want to be more successful with men, be the kind of woman that successful men want in their lives. Now think about that. What you got to go back and backtrack. What would a successful man want in a woman besides beauty? Besides beauty, we already know he will want you to be looking good for him. What else would he want? That's what you need to figure out. All right. Hey, y'all. Before y'all go, I know you guys getting ready to go, but before you go, please subscribe to the video if you haven't already subscribed. I mean, to the channel if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. And please like the video if you haven't already liked the video. And please share our videos with with your friends and family if you haven't already done that. After you've done all that, then let us know what kind of videos, what kind of content you would like us to tell the truth about, because that's what we're here to do, try to tell the truth. We got two goals here, telling the truth, so that, and then to help people fix their lives, put their lives in a better condition, no matter what condition they're in, to help them put them in a better condition. Me and brother, we were both laying in the street. We were both up to our eyeballs in wickedness, but God came and saved us. Although we don't push no particular religious belief here, we just try to push people being right. We don't push no color situation over here, where one color is better and better than the other color. We don't push that here. We don't push because a person was born on one part of the planet or one nationality, they're better than the other. No, we don't push none of that. We push the truth. So if y'all can rock with that, cool. If you can't, I understand. This probably ain't the channel for you. But if you can rock with truth, then you in the right spot. Please join us. Please subscribe. And, give us your feedback. Tell us what you think. All right? Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Peace.